Well, one thing that we are trying to do is to find air carriers that would be interested to fly to Macedonia directly from locations like Frankfurt and London and so on, and maybe subsidize part of their cost. It's going to be expensive, but on the other hand, we do not plan on having a national air carrier like some of the other countries that loses money and then has to be subsidized anyway. The problem with the airline industry all over the world is that there are too many planes. The competition is really tough, and the profit margins are terrible. And when you don't have enough travelers to one location, it's very, very hard to justify having people having flights to that location. I hope that with the service improvements that TAF is going to implement, with the improvement of the global economy, with the influx of foreign tourists that we hope to generate as a result of this campaign and the positive PR effects that we get, that we'll get more air carriers to fly to Macedonia directly. That's the reality. We hope that, as Vlada said, we will improve the business in Macedonia. We will bring investment in Macedonia. God knows we're working very hard on that. Jason too, since we've been sharing an office for some time in Washington, D.C. It all depends on the global environment, but I think that we are doing everything possible to address this, and I hope that the results are going to follow. And in the meantime, we thank the friends like Turkish Airlines. They have been great. They have recently helped us bring a number of tour operators and journalists from China to Turkey and Macedonia, and I hope to be able to do that with them from here, from the US, because there is a great opportunity to link Macedonia to Turkey as an additional destination for tourists visiting Turkey from the US. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. My name is Blazeski, born in Krani, Lake Prespa. Likewise, I have walked to Pelister and swam in the lake, believe it or not. First question to Filip, please. Your stats about tourists entering Macedonia, does that include individuals such as myself who was born there, or is it, how do you define tourists in your stats, first of all?
Right. That we count as a tourist someone that enters Macedonia with a foreign passport.
Sorry, likewise, if I enter with a Canadian passport, with a US passport, are they deemed to be tourists?
Do you have double citizenship?
Yes, I do.
Do you show the Macedonian passport on entrance?
Irrelevant. Irrelevant question.
No, it is
Sir,
relevant.
do I show, what do I show?
The Macedonian passport when you enter Macedonia.
I don't think so.
My wife has dual citizenship, Macedonian and US, and she went to Macedonia 2 days ago, and she was panicking, where is my Macedonian passport, where is my Macedonian passport? She could enter Macedonia on her US, but she also has to show her Macedonian passport as well. So people like this we do not count as tourists. But people that are foreigners enter Macedonia, we count as tourists. And as addition to that, when you saw the statistics, we also show the number of nights spent. And that is much more important, because that is a statistic that is collected directly from the hotels and the bed and breakfasts for foreign tourists that are registered there. So we have checks and balances put in place in the statistics. So I would say that it is reliable.
Thank you. A brief question to Doug, Susan, and Karen. being non-Macedonian tourist, likewise, I always feel like a tourist, and I'm ashamed to say it when I travel to Macedonia. I've been going there for many years, and I hate the word stranec.
Sorry, what word?
Stranci, stranec.
Stranac.
Okay. Sorry. The question is not to Doug, it's to Filip. And there's a term used to us diaspora, which is stranci.
Right.
Foreigner.
Right. Well, I think that that is something that should change, and I believe will change. Macedonia has been a pretty isolated place. People have not been engaged very much in exchange of ideas and experiences and travel. With the younger generation being opened with much more awareness and open-mindedness, I think that things like this are going to become a thing of the past.
Thank you. Sorry, my question to the ladies and Doug. Being outsiders, any recommendations, suggestions for improvement of the tourist industry in Macedonia? Again, you've experienced the country, the people, from a marketing perspective, from a publicity perspective. Briefly, any suggestions that could be taken? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next question. We've got a little bit more time, but we'd like to hurry things through. Okay.
Alex Balios from Michigan. Question regarding the caverns that were mentioned. Where are those located at?
The caves?
Yeah, the caves, and you mentioned the fresco. And
Well, I was only in one cave. I think there are several locations where there are caves in Macedonia, but the cave that I was at was just off of Lake Matka. So we were able to go up basically upstream. Lake Matka is a synthetic man-made lake, and it's within 15 kilometers of Skopje.
okay, yeah. Are there others? I don't know, Filip or Vladimir, if you know.
The others, do you know where the other caves
There's
are?
smaller caves, but
Thank you. I'm not an expert on this, but I believe the last expedition, some Slovenian tourists who came, they explored and they went really down deep in the caves, and they even couldn't reach the bottom of it. So there's some, it's part of Matka probably, yeah.